actually taken a polygraph test.
Have you had physical sexual contact with any of the husbands?
That was just a little bonus, but you know what I'm saying. In case you want to throw some
No, deception indicated.
That's not admissible in court, girl.
I understand you were robbed again this past July.
We were just getting over our first robbery.
Accountability suggests that you knew who the did it.
I'm not accusing you.
You keep getting robbed. How about you just fight an asshole?
Do you think Joy had anything to do with the break-ins? Part 2 of the Married to Medicine reunion starts now.
I don't know. I'm not accusing her.
Is the answer to my question yes or no?
No. Well, then that's that.
Okay. You've certainly been through a lot. How are you feeling in your house now? It's only 3 months after the last robbery.
I mean, I have to say that I don't sleep well at night. And hopefully I can, get past it.
I hope so. All right, we're going to leave it there. Tell Miss Gomez we said hi.
I will.
We've watched this group of women and men break up, make up, fight, and forgive 9 seasons over. But we've also had the pleasure of watching them do what they do best. Paging all the doctors. Watch.
Black is good. It's good to be a black doctor.
So tell me a little bit about your story, okay? You say you recently divorced. You sound like I'm too nosy.
So I think it is good that you're exercising. The baby is not going to fall out. Listen, I was wondering.
Got the baby? Oh my God. Oh my God. I know. That was so cool.
And as a doctor, you know what? I'm used to making things happen, saving lives, making changes.
I'm going to push down, but you try not to let me do it, okay? Is that causing you pain?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How many years has it been since the knee replacement?
12 years.
You took it right down to 12 years. I knew it was like my pin cushion, little pinch.
I'm kind of hurt. I've had a line on my forehead since I met you.
Might have just multiplied.
Being a doctor can have its ups and downs. I mean, who wants to do a rectal exam? It's tough. Put your arm down, just looking for any atrophy. It looks pretty symmetrical. However, today is a good day. I'm not hating my job today. That's all I can say.
I want to be a doctor.
Everyone was home during the pandemic, and we all saw George Floyd get murdered before our eyes, and it highlighted everything in medicine for blacks. Black mama mortality. Black babies are 2 times more likely to die than any other race if they do not have a black pediatrician.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Cultural bias, subliminal racism, and people simply are not hearing black patients.
Wow.
Serena Williams tells her doctor that she thinks she has a pulmonary embolus, and she was having symptoms similar to when she had had a pulmonary embolus before, and the doctor completely dismissed her.
Wow.
And she had a pulmonary embolus, like she thought.
She made a demand.
Miss Audra was unable to join us today as she is close to giving birth.
Are you at the hospital?
You see,
I'm not been yet. But I am contracting. I'm the godmama, so I be down now.
Jackie, give us an update on how she and Martin are doing.
Oh my goodness, she is late 3rd trimester.
Yeah.
Has not had any complications. She comes to all of her visits. She says she's eating right and exercising, but I don't know if that's all true.
Jennifer from Bloomington, Minnesota said, did any of the ladies pick up some pointers on bedside manner watching their husbands treat patients? Dr. Heavenly, anything to learn from watching Dr. Damon? He's so calm and gentle.
Absolutely. They say opposites attract, right?
Right.
And it's just sexy to watch him work. It's just sexy, and I've learned a lot from him.
Aisha from Denver wants to know, Anila, Kieran called you his pin cushion for trying out new products.
I'd like to try it all.
Sounds risky. Has he ever messed up?
No, he's really good at what he does. I'm willing to do all the stuff he wants to try on me.
Quad, you denied having fillers or Botox.
Well, bitch, I don't wear fillers. I'm the youngest bitch here, the prettiest bitch here.
Is she telling the truth?
No comment.
No comment.
Well, I mean, by your no comment, that's a comment.
Look, right. That is something for Kieran. Kieran can look at every one of us and be able to tell.
And those little lines right there, look like he has had Botox.
I haven't My ass is real. The wrinkles, this little 11 right here. I'm 41 years old. I'm fabulous.
Well, we can get you
I'm sure you can. I know you can give me a lot of things.
The show occupies a special place with our audience, and you ladies are often in the trenches of hot button issues. There's been unprecedented attacks on women's rights recently, with Roe v. Wade being overturned and now many states enacting outright bans. April from Orlando, Florida said, what do our OBGYNs think of politicians coming between them and their patients?
Roe versus Wade being overturned is
overturned. You went on your social media.
I don't know how I would feel if I had an unwanted pregnancy. Like, what would I do? Would I end the life? Would I end the... I don't know, but my whole thing is this. I don't think somebody should be able to decide that for me.
It's interesting. I know you're a woman of great faith.
I would not have an abortion. I would not. But for other people, everybody doesn't have the same faith. You know what I mean? And I don't think a man, white man, whatever man, can decide for us how we should do our bodies. That's just not where we should be at all.
But sometimes women their fetuses have lethal anomalies.
Right, I agree.
Where no matter how long they carry it, this baby is not going to survive outside of the uterus, irrespective of your religious beliefs.
I still think that's up to the mother. You can tell them everything. You can inform them, then oblige them. It's up to the person.
I agree with Heavenly. It should not be anybody's choice but the patient.
I mean, I think everybody agrees. Unfortunately, if your state does not offer it, especially if you're a person who can't talk to your doctor, you can't talk to your parent, then what do? I think the good thing is state legislature is so important. Make sure that you elect the right people in your state who allow you to still have abortions, period.
Coming up.
Yes, Toya is cheating, but we just had the wrong man.
Reunion. Well, after a stressful year, Toya once again struggled with marital issues and relationship rumors. Was the life she wanted still in reach? Let's watch.
Last time you saw me, I was living my best life in my dream home. I don't even know why you're in that elevator. Sorry, but now we move right down the street.
I feel like I'm walking in mud sometimes.
Really? Thinking?
Like, I love emergency medicine, don't get me wrong, but I think I need some of the outlet.
So what does make him happy?
He has no clue.
He really has no clue.
Yeah. You were working 12-hour shifts, sleeping for another 10 hours.
Then the boys and I, we had a little time when we were out of town.
With the kids, it's like, okay, I just had it this day. Now you want me to help you.
We're not going to do that.
We want to talk about the kids. We want to talk about the kids. We'll just talk about how you cheat. How about that?
Okay.
Even though I'm sure it trickles down to everybody.
Okay.
What? One of you bitches said I slept with somebody in the neighborhood. Bitch, I'll take my shoe off the Which one of you bitches said it? Anila?
I did not. I don't know anything about that. It's been stated 1,001 times that Toya has cheated on Eugene.
You brought Zaina to a party knowing that she was starting a rumor about me.
Listen, she called me the day before and said, hey, Quad invited me to the party. She told me to bring friends. I was set up.
It did not originate from me at all. Did I repeat it?
They're trying to draw you into petty arguments. They want the light of men to make you explode.
Lots to unpack here. You know, I was so excited last season seeing you move into your dream house. And we modeled the whole set off of your closet. Tonight, as you can see, we are in a fabulous replica of Toya's two-story closet. I, along with a lot of other viewers, were confused about you moving from your dream house.
The neighborhood was prospering. I mean, everybody was making money off of the neighborhood. I mean, that was a part of the conversation. Because I'm bringing receipts. When we sold the house.
So you made almost $1 million.
Statement.
smart, Heavenly?
I think if you got outside bills that you need to pay off, maybe it might be smart to come out of debt and pay your house off. The only issue is that I thought Audra showed that you were in debt. I saw the paperwork. Trusting Audra. I saw the paperwork.
You're telling everybody here you made $1 million off your house, didn't you?
No.
Let's do a little math. The 7 liens that you have filed, you're in the negative.
She is a real estate attorney, Toya. I'm just saying, I saw the paperwork. She didn't bring any paperwork, Heather.
Noelle from Westland, Michigan said, here's all the places Toya has lived in the last 8 years. Season 1, they owned their house but moved into a $10K a month rental, followed by another rental. Finally, they built their dream house, but now that's sold and they live in a rental while they build yet another home. Doesn't sound like smart investing. It sounds like someone who's chasing money.
Chasing money? We already got money.
So will the 8th move be the charm, ladies?
What's wrong with chasing money? Who the hell on this stage is not chasing money? Who the hell on this stage ain't chasing money?
I love money. Love it.
Viewers were surprised to hear that you told Contessa that Eugene has no clue what makes him happy. Isn't that something that a wife would know about her husband?
No. It's nothing like being in a marriage and feeling lonely. It is horrible. I mean, it is not a fun place to be in a home and just feeling alone.
Do you still feel alone?
Not as much.
Definitely not as much because he understands now.
Well, his job has changed, right?
His job has changed, but he's still gone a lot.
But you still sound a little lonely.
Only because I feel like my friends weren't supporting me.
Oh, yeah.
And it was rough to watch because
I would say the thing that was hard for me to watch is because it seems like everybody has been there.
But it's almost just her turn.
Twins not like that.
Right. So sometimes you
I want to challenge you a little bit there. You won't listen. When we try to tell you stuff, you won't listen to us, and you challenge my advice.
Jackie,
and
we're not there, Jackie. When you were going through your situation with Curtis,
right?
I was there. You were in the
telling
hotel.
me it was my fault. You were there telling me my husband was cheating because I was not doing what I needed to do.
Jackie, as your friend, I want to be able to be honest with you. He was lonely.
I was not privy to any information about you and to ask you about your marriage.
To ask me, hey, is everything okay? So all I'm saying
to you, anything though.
But even then, after you heard, were you there?
I felt like it would have been inappropriate for me to call and ask about somebody's marriage. And I get Toya. She's saying I should have checked on her.
Well, look at her face. I mean, it seems like she actually would have welcomed it. Would you have welcomed it?
But I would have.
You would have welcomed it.
I just didn't do it. I don't ask
what
anybody
if you just
about
call and say, hey, I'm just checking in on you?
That would have been the right thing to do. Absolutely.
Toya, it appeared that you were having a great time at Quad's holiday party until things really escalated when rumors of you cheating on Eugene exploded.
They should.
Allegedly, you had been sleeping with someone in your neighborhood. Was this the first time that you had heard that?
Yes.
Yeah. Quad, you said it's been stated 1,000,001 times that Toya has cheated on Eugene.
Yes.
Where does this come from, and can you defend it?
Listen, I don't have a polygraph test. I don't. And the only proof that I have, and can we call it proof or not, is that Heavenly put a stamp on it and told me that Simone told her, yes, Toya is cheating, but we just had the wrong man.
Coming up.
Everyone in this group talks and gossips.
That's not the same, Anila.
I don't even believe it.
That's even worse.
Said it's been stated 1,000,001 times that Toya has cheated on Eugene.
Yes.
Where does this come from, and can you defend it?
Listen, I don't have a polygraph test. I don't. And the only proof that I have, and can we call it proof or not, is that Heavenly put a stamp on it and told me that Simone told her, yes, Toya is cheating, but we just had the wrong man.
No.
Toya,
I did not.
hold on.
I did not.
All right.
I have said that with Heavenly, who is on social media.
Okay,
I
all
would
right.
have never have
Okay,
said
got it.
Let me just tell you how this rumor originated. They had a whole ladies' night in at Anila's house. And in that, the ladies of your it's a rumor about Toya sleeping in the neighborhood. But you know what? I can't tell you everything. But she then roped Zayna in. And when she roped Zayna in to complete the story.
Anila and Quad, I have to ask, even if you're on the outs with Toya, why not tell her there are rumors going around about her stepping out on Eugene? Was the intent to keep the rumor alive because you knew it would hurt her?
It's for me, and I'm going to answer that, and you can carry on with Anila later. But for me, girls have perpetuated a whole freaking lie about me sleeping with married men, and it is not true. And so when that was brought to me, out of the hurt and pain I felt to go ahead and perpetuate that in reference to Toya. Toya,
so
today,
two wrongs make a right.
So now, wait for me. Well, Toya, I apologize for that. I meant to hurt you because I have been hurt by you, and it's dead ass wrong.
I appreciate your apology, but I want you to know I never once brought up you sleeping with the contractor. I would never do that.
I hear you. Watch this.
I've never put your business out there.
Yes, you have.
I have not.
Yes,
until
you
today.
Have.
Okay, Dr. Jackie, as someone who was blindsided by an affair, how would you have felt if everyone was gossiping about you and Curtis behind your back?
How did I feel? Because I would have felt. You were hurting as the person who's been cheated on, and so to have your friends talk about it behind you, and they did, and it was just expected, but I was not moved by it. I mean, I did what I needed to do for me, and I didn't hear the outside chatter. It didn't affect me.
Anila, you claim that Quad set you up. She had you bring Zayna as your +1 to Quad's party because Zayna was going to spread the rumor
I didn't even know Zayna
about
was
Toya. Quad, was Anila doing your dirty work?
I didn't even know she was invited.
But she wrote in your car.
Can I talk? She called me the day before and said, "Hey, Quad invited me to her holiday party. Can I ride with you?" I was and to bring anything up, to start, even if Heavenly and all of have talked about it, I'm guilty of. We all are guilty for talking about it. And I apologize if you think that I started anything because I didn't originate the rumor.
Anila, do you feel like Quad used you to spread these rumors?
I don't know if she did or not, or I don't know. She might have just invited her. She just asked me to come.
Well, Toya, you and Anila came to an understanding in Blue Ridge. Where do the two of you stand now?
I don't know where we stand. Every time I say I'm sorry to Anila, hug and kiss, and then I turn around and I see you sitting up here was a part of the whole thing. Trying to tear apart my whole family.
Everyone in this group talks and gossips and says stuff.
Anila.
But we were not
Anila, you were part of saying
you understand when that happened?
Listen
I don't
to
even
me.
believe it.
That's even worse. That's even worse. That you don't believe something. And then you
help perpetuate it.
What if we were so fragile that he believed that?
We were not.
Do you understand that?
Though, Toya.
Thank God Eugene know how I really feel about that.
We're not in speaking
Are you
terms.
kidding?
I did not feel comfortable to come to you and talk
do you hear me?
What I can say is that I didn't believe it, Toya. I didn't believe it.
She says all you're saying is you don't believe it.
I'm sorry for saying.
I'm sorry for us talking about it. I'm sorry for the three of us talking about your rumor.
Oh my God. She doesn't understand.
I think I'm going to leave it there. Okay, we're going to break for lunch.
It's lunchtime already?
Shoe though, right?
Yes, just...
Hey, stay tuned. I can walk on some heels. I sure can.
Got it?
What's up, girl? That was a lot of Anila. I feel so ganged up on right now.
I'm not here to gang up on you.
But that's
okay,
like,
and I'm not going to discredit your feelings, but I'm not going to let you sit here and say something didn't happen when it did.
Look, you put your woman on the balcony. Can I talk?
I my name's not Rapunzel. I didn't stand on the balcony.
Okay, well, I don't like the lies. I will take accountability.
I don't lie.
I will take accountability
Anila,
for talking about the rumor.
I don't lie. You've been afraid of it. What are you afraid of? That's
what are you afraid of? I'm afraid of Toya. Man, just own it. You have to take accountability, Quad. That's all I'm saying. I will take accountability. We both up by talking about the rumor. That's all it is.
I said what I wanted to say because I wanted to hurt her. And I said that.
I didn't originate it.
Started it.
Okay, so what are we even arguing about?
I'm really not arguing. That's on you.
Coming up, who here doubts Heavenly and Damon have sex every day?
Started straight.
Exactly. 5, 4, 3.
We are back with the Married to Medicine happen. But did the accountability ambush fix Heavenly's loose lips? Or would Heavenly eventually lose friends? Let's watch.
What's going on with Contessa? I haven't spoken to Contessa in a few months.
I haven't talked to Heavenly in like months.
Wait, you ain't talked to her in months?
She really hurt my feelings. All the stuff that she was saying about me online and about my husband. I felt like Heavenly didn't respect me.
You think Contessa is in an abusive relationship? Verbally, emotionally, yes.
When you push on social media, it's forever, and it's for anybody to see.
I mean, Contessa has said this publicly. If you don't want people talking about your marriage, be quiet.
She's not gonna stop dragging anybody until she realizes that her friendships are at stake.
Tonight is an intervention for Heavenly's channel.
Y'all so dirty low down people.
Well,
she does not. Oh, hell no. I don't need your friendship if everything I tell you. You use it for clicks and likes.
Contessa does finally see that Heavenly is a snake. You gotta keep 3 eyes on that bitch. 3.
All right, before we get into it, I want to take a quick poll. By show of hands, who has ever had Heavenly make fun of their looks?
Well, you lied on mine, but let me go make fun of my looks.
Okay, so everyone except Jackie. Oh,
No,
just
no,
remind
she
me. What did you remind her that you said about her looks?
I don't want to say.
Well, you just said it.
But I said she looked like a little boy. It was a clapback.
Okay.
I forgot.
Who here has Heavenly shaded about their finances? Okay. Who has had Heavenly make fun of the way they dress?
The way I dress, the way I walk in heels.
Okay. Who here doubts Heavenly and Damon have sex every day?
Both hands up, girl.
That's funny. You got a new nickname, man. Jackhammer. Hey, that's not a bad one.
Your poll results are not great.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the start of the season, though. Contessa, you were not speaking to Heavenly because of things that she was saying about you and Scott on her social media. So when you found out about the social media stuff, why not confront her at
I
that
did.
time?
I talked to her.
You did?
Yeah.
No.
And I didn't talk to you about you were saying?
You know
She didn't approach you one-on-one?
No.
When is the last time I talked to you, Heavenly?
I don't know.
It was a phone conversation.
It was a phone conversation we had. You were dog husband crying on the phone.
I ain't never in my life talked to you. Liar.
Okay.
I was talking to you?
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Are you out of your mind?
This is the problem.
You are a parent.
I have a parent.
I would literally never tell you anything that you would repeat.
Telling a parent
Because you repeat everything.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Oh, please
Please. She was on the phone dogging her husband, and I said to Contessa, can I give you some advice? Y'all know I'm impatient. I cried with you. Don't say that I didn't. I talked to you for hours about your husband dogging him on the phone. Listen. And I said, can I give you some advice? She said, yes, please.
I ain't never in my life asked Heavenly to go goddamn husband.
You're going to dog your husband and stay with him. You look like a fool. Shut the up. Not only did she take my advice, she took my advice and then got mad at me for giving it to her. I was so upset. I was crying. I was hurt. I called Jackie. Jackie then called her in my behalf.
I mean, you were dogging out Scott on the show last season.
Was I dogging out Scott? Tell me what I said that was dogging him out.
You said it for 2 years.
It was my impression last season that you were not pleased with him.
That's correct. But
That
dogging
he
him out is very
cheated,
different.
that he cheated, that you didn't believe what he was saying.
I said he cheated?
You alluded to it.
Having an affair. You said, I don't know what I don't know.
What did I say?
I don't know what I don't know.
So he's cheating? Is that what's... I don't know what nobody's ever doing.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's get to the facts. And there's a lot of innuendos, but the issue is this. I have zero regrets about sharing with my friends what was going on.
National TV.
I don't.
There you have it.
Oh, no. So let's be real clear. You are not my friend. The problem is, you've never seen on national television me confiding in Heavenly about my marriage. The reason I stopped talking to Heavenly is because she's not a good friend.
Okay.
Period. One-on-one.
Heavenly.
She's a clown. Let her
You a clown, bitch. You a clown. You clowned your husband for 2 years.
And I wish you would tell the truth about clowning you.
Great advice.
I'm talking about
I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna double down on it. Shut the up again.
I'm trying to get this.
Whatever. You
and that is so pathetic. And it is so sad. And I wish you pray that you find someone to love you, who you are, not for the caricature that you have
discuss it as well?
This is a great question, and I'm so glad you asked it, because I think that this is the point. Heavenly, if for 1 second you can hear me, I don't think it is so much that you're on social media with jokes and talking about us or dragging us. The issue is that was the friend that you cared about. That was the friend that you were close with, that you traveled with. And she was thinking that your relationship was above being dragged by you. That's the issue.
Simone, you're right. I should have done that. I was wrong. The issue is I didn't know it was issue until months later, and it came as a sneak attack. Had she told me and said, bitch, stop, I would have stopped.
If your social media is causing much upset to this group of friends, and specifically to your former dear friend, why then wouldn't you adjust it, or best of all, just stop it?
It's bothering me to my core. And me and you can't chill like we want to. We'll see each other, and I'm like, stop. But then we look at our wives, and it's like all this coldness. But nah, that's terrible.
I feel like after the intervention, in my opinion, the ambush, I feel like you tried to clean it up a bit.
I did.
But then you went right back to your old way.
That y'all was saying about me on TV. When this bitch came for my husband.
You were taking your wife's side.
And you respect the man enough to shut up and let him
Shut the up, Heavenly. I came from your husband.
No. You said that he was coming at you in an aggressive way. Y'all did after he apologized to you, bitch. But you said that you made more money than him and he was coming at you. That
I'm quite sure I do.
Don't say nothing.
I'm quite sure I do.
About my husband.
Okay, well, that's coming out in a minute.
When are you going to value your friends and the relationships that you have established?
I think I've already made a change, Quad, and if there's anything else you need me to change, I will change.
I need you to be a better person. I think
we all need to be better.
No, I ain't talking about everybody. This is just me and you.
Right.
I don't care about this.
Right.
Scared of her? I'm talking about me and you. You're talking to me.
I'm trying to agree with you.
But you don't.
Okay, say anything. Okay, let me know when I can talk. Touch me when I can talk.
I need you to be more cognitive of what you're doing on social media that can ruin and have ruined so many relationships for you. People who truly care about you and have supported you to the very end. You cannot do this, Heavenly, and think that we're supposed to continue to love you and support you. It is wrong, baby.
Thank you for coming and talking. Not with several other people, right? You don't do that. How can I get you never tell me what is wrong? How would I know?
But Heavenly,
my whole thing is
but hold on. Something in your Heavenly, you're smart. Something in your mind got to tell you when you're doing all this shit wrong.
Heavenly, here's the deal.
Clownish.
We have done this now. How many years have you been on the show?
8 years.
Okay. I feel like at every reunion, there's a section where we talk about your jokes or your social media and how it offends the other.
I'm learning, I'm growing every day, and I do think it takes constant reprogramming. And I'm not perfect, and I probably never will be. I apologize. There's no reason back to your damn husband. I think got involved in some shit he shouldn't have got involved in. That's all I'm saying. All right, here you go.
You are disrespectful. You are the most disrespectful person. You call people prostitutes. You call people.
And I don't know where the growth is on your part.
I won't joke anymore. I'll be the son. I love in here.
No. Jackie, what are you hearing here, and what do you think is not landing?
It landed. I got it.
Jackie's not gonna come against her.
Contest.
Don't do
You
that.
know it.
Don't do that.
You just made an
Don't
excuse for her.
I'm not going to do what you three do and take up for my friends when they're wrong. I have spoken to Heavenly repetitively about her channel. I do not defend what she's saying when I think it has gone too far. I do get on there. And I say to Heavenly, you need to get off social media.
Kamisha Johnson on Twitter defends Heavenly. She says these women all get on my nerves, acting like Heavenly's the only one talking She's just funnier and tells the truth.
She just puts it on social media.
Heavenly, are the ladies just jealous you have the best reads?
I ain't gonna say they're jealous,
best reads.
At all.
Listen, I got better than you, bitch. This might be a conversation here. It might be a conversation.
That's the only word
here is just a whole lie over there. But listen. I hear you, okay? The whole thing is, we all talk about each other. And I can own my Andy. I did
Heavenly should delete her social media?
I don't think anybody should delete their social media. I think people need to be mindful of what they put out there on their social media. And you need to stop your bullshit on that social media.
Literally. Literally. Your social media.
Indeed. And am I going to continue to perpetuate it throughout the year? I'm not. I answer one time and that's it.
Listen, I think that there are definite levels.
You called my husband a doctor abusive.
And I called that to her face, not on social media.
Exactly.
I've never put that in print on social media.
Let's see what he comes out if you call him abusive to his face.
The friendship is over. So what is there to talk about? It's over
Okay,
here.
well, moving on.
Coming up.
When you saw how seriously he took it, do you think you should have, apologized quicker?
No.
Hey, everybody.
Where you at? I'm basically off stage.
Okay.
You're off stage.
I had to raise my voice at both of your wives today. I apologize. We can hear it.
Here's your phone. Oh, that's not mine. They told me you don't have mine.
I don't. I was just looking for mine.
Okay.
That little disagreement that we had in the trailer.
I'm not going to let you sit here and say something didn't happen when it did. What are you afraid of? That's
What are you afraid of? I'm afraid of Toya. Man, just are you kidding me?
I don't know how you feel about our friendship, but I value it.
Because the other thing is,
You got that? You understand?
okay.
I need you to hug me and give me a kiss.
I don't like all of that. Really.
Simone is the only person who kisses me on the lips. She's really trying to take his spot. Simone is the only person who kisses me on the lips.
You got some volume on that. All right. We're back with the Married to Medicine reunion. Well, this will be fun. We got the guys hanging out. Hey, fellas.
Hey,
what's up, man?
what's up?
Everybody good? Have you been watching what's been happening from backstage?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes?
We have been. And drinking.
Oh, boy.
And bless your ears for listening to all of that.
Honestly, my right ear specifically. Great to see you, Dr. Eugene. How's the post-ER life going?
Well, it's complicated. I'm still working part-time at the ER.
You are?
Yes, but I'm working at a cancer treatment center. I'm also a hospice director. So it seemed like it went darker, but I actually like it.
Hey, Curtis.
How you doing, Andy?
Did you find a buyer for that car?
I have here for you and only you a 1962 Grand Turismo. Dang, I got two big heads.
Absolutely, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. I was waiting on Cecil to come.
I was going to say, hey, Cecil, would Simone have liked it?
I couldn't bring it home.
Right. Hey, Dr. Damon.
How you doing?
Great to see you. Any more snake incidents at the lake house?
Y'all see the snake?
Yeah.
Let me get him.
Buddy, stay back.
Gonna push him off on the.
No more snakes at the lake house, thankfully, but that was a scary fat water moccasin.
Yeah, wow.
It's fat.
Hey, Dr. Scott. And you keeping up with Contessa in the gym?
I'm trying to. You see?
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Look, you see that? You see that?
Hey, Andy.
Jack, if I pulled his shirt up, you would know it.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Hey, Dr. Kieran.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
No axes on stage, right?
Hey, no need for access on stage today.
Okay. Well, two, if you do, make sure to resolve it before you start throwing axes. has to.
Well, Anila brought it to me, and just thinking about it, I was like, it's kind of funny. And when
funny again, no play.
But he's apologized, Karen. No, Karen said it's a joke. It was a joke. It's a joke. A joke. Joke. You said it's a joke. No, we don't joke. Oh God, shut up. We do. Don't do that. Don't say shut up.
I was like, hey, we should show up in a moving truck. That would take it next level.
So it was you who kicked it into next level. Viewers were split on U-Haul Gate. So Eugene, you've moved a lot during the course of the show. Why is that not fair to joke about?
We moved from our first home because every house on that street had been broken into. I had 2 small kids. My wife said, I'm leaving Southwest Atlanta, with or without you. And so we moved. Then I moved to a big old house. And then I, just by chance, lose $200,000 in a year, which is why I had tax issues, and that's why we moved from that house to another house. Then we buy a house, and I didn't like the house. And we had issues. So now I'm moving again. But so what? Like, it's just not funny. It is what it is, but it's not funny. I thought it was making a mockery of us.
When you see it now, aside from everything what's going on in the background.
If you're about to ask me that.
That was funny.
That was not funny. To me, it's not going to be funny.
I'm not coming from an area of I want to cause pain. I was literally just like, hey, let's make a joke. It's Halloween.
But it's a friend thing. For me, it's not that you found it funny. It's when I had me say sorry or let me autocorrect or something.
Kieran, when you saw how seriously he took it, do you think you should have apologized quicker? Next time on Hour 3 of the Married to Medicine reunion, Anila, where do you and Toya go from here?
It's hard for me to trust.
I'm talking 2 palm trees and the ocean breeze. I'm here to please and put your mind at ease. So what's up?
Available on all platforms.
Cecil and Simone asking you what you like in bed more often?
Absolutely not.
2 men and 1 woman. That's not even ethical. He said that's called a train. Yeah, that's
You can address me. Thank you.
Why? Because I don't prove your man.
Bitch, don't start that because the people around with you.
If I had an issue with any of you guys, I would say it to your face. I don't argue with women.
What does that have to do with this conversation?
That's just what I'm saying.
You called him abusive.
Go on social media and call my husband a bitch.
You China is what I call it.
What you got against us?
I have nothing against God.
Talking about us.
Medicine reunion. There's a lot of debate on how far to go with a joke. Heavenly, where do you draw the line?
Do I know anything about her dating life? I do not. Merriman?
I have actually taken a polygraph test.
Have you had physical sexual contact with any of the husbands?
That was just a little bonus. Well, you know what I'm saying. In case you want to throw some
No, deception indicated.
That's not admissible in court, girl.
I understand you were robbed again this past July.
We were just getting over our first robbery.
Accountability suggests that you knew who the did it.
I'm not accusing you.
You keep getting robbed. How about you just like an asshole?
Do you think Toya had anything to do with the break-ins? Part 2 of the Married to Medicine reunion starts now.
I don't know. I'm not accusing her.
Is the answer to my question yes or no?
No.
Well, then that's that.
Okay. You've certainly been through a lot. How are you feeling in your house now? It's only 3 months after the last robbery.
I mean, I have to say that I don't sleep well at night. And hopefully I can, get past it.
I hope so. All right, we're going to leave it there. Tell Miss Gomez we said hi.
I will.
We've watched this group of women and men break up, make up, fight, and forgive 9 seasons over. But we've also had the pleasure of watching them do what they do best. Paging all the doctors. Watch.
Black is good. It's good to be a black doctor. So tell me a little bit about your story, okay? You say you recently